As we all know, arsenic is a toxic and harmful impurity that could be present in medicinal substances. So the limit test for arsenic has to be performed to find out the limits of arsenic that is likely to be present in pharmaceutical substances. So at first, when we check the limit test for arsenic, at first the arsenic is converted into arsenic gas, and the arsenic gas, which produces a yellow stain in mercury chloride paper, is compared to that of the standard stain produced. So moving on to the principle of this limit test for arsenic. And first we have the arsenic impurity. Arsenic impurity in the presence of acidic medium get converted to arsenic acid. Here we have to see that arsenic is already pentavalent in nature. It has got 5 valencies, and this arsenic acid in the presence of potassium iodide and stannous chloride get converted to arsenic acid. That is, the 5 pentavalent arsenic acid is converted to trivalent arsenic acid. So here we can see that there is a removal of oxygen taking place here due to the stannous chloride present. Stannous chloride plays it as a reducing agent. So the arsenic acid in the presence of nascent hydrogen. This is the nascent hydrogen being converted into arsenic gas, that is ASH3. The production of nascent hydrogen takes place by the reaction of zinc and hydrochloric acid to produce the zinc chloride as well as the nascent hydrogen. The nascent hydrogen produced here react with arsenic acid to produce the arsenic gas. So the conversion of arsenic impurity to arsenic gas is depicted in this principle. Then the arsenic gas that is produced reacts with the mercury chloride paper to produce a yellow stain, and this compound, by the reaction of arsenic gas as well as mercury chloride paper, this compound is called mercuric arsenide, which produces a yellow stain. And the yellow stain produced in the test is compared with that of the stain produced by the standard solution of arsenic, which contain arsenic in the limited quantity. Okay. So now we are moving on to the apparatus used for the limit test for arsenic, that is get-seat apparatus. This is the diagram of get-seat apparatus. Here we can see that get-seat apparatus has a wide mouth 120 ml capacity glass bottle as well as a glass tube of 200 mm length as well as 8 mm external diameter, and it consists of a small hole here as well as it consists of 2 rubber bungs and a spring clip to hold the rubber bungs as well as the mercury chloride paper. Here we have the mercury chloride paper which is sandwiched between the 2 rubber bungs. So the rubber bungs hold the mercury chloride paper in the correct place, and the spring clips hold the rubber bungs in the correct place as well. So here we have the 2 mm hole for the arsenic gas in the glass tube. This is for the 2 mm hole present in the glass tube is for the arsenic gas that is developed in this by the contents of the glass bottle. And here we have a cotton wool that is plunged in lead acetate solution. This cotton wool that is dipped in lead acetate solution is to trap any hydrogen sulfide gas that is likely to be made by the contents of the arsenic gas, and this hydrogen sulfide gas that is passed along with the arsenic gas can develop a stain in the mercury chloride paper. So that this lead acetate dipped cotton wool traps any hydrogen sulfide gas. In the procedure, here we are placing the contents and the contents produced, if the arsenic impurity is present in the sample, the arsenic impurity will be converted to arsenic gas according to the principle. And the arsenic gas will pass through this hole that is present in the glass tube, and any hydrogen sulfide gas will be trapped by this lead acetate plunged cotton wool, and this hydrogen sulfide and this arsenic gas, when it touches this mercury chloride paper, will be converted to mercuric arsenide, which will produce a yellow stain in the mercury chloride paper. And the standard stain that is standard arsenic solution produces a standard yellow stain that is compared with that of the test stain that is produced by the test solution. So this will be compared, and the stain produced should be such a way that the test stain produced the test solution should be less than that of the stain produced by the standard solution. Then only the limit test, then only the compound will pass the limit test for arsenic, and otherwise it will fail. Means if the stain produced by the test solution is greater than that of the standard stain produced by the standard solution, then it will fail the limit test for arsenic. And we can move to the procedure. In the procedure, first we are placing a solution that contains definite quantity within the limit. That is, in the standard solution, we are placing the solution that is containing the arsenic in the limited quantity that could be present in the pharmaceutical substances. So, the standard arsenic solution is placed in the glass bottle, and then we are placing the 1 gram of potassium iodide, then 10 gram of granulated zinc, as well as 5 ml of stannated acid solution. That is stannated hydrochloric acid solution. Then it will produce the arsenic gas. All these contents will react and produce the arsenic gas. And this reaction will take about 40 minutes. So we are after addition of the contents and after arranging all these apparatus in the perfect place, such that the bicarbonate chloride paper should be plunged between the rubber bands. So after placing this apparatus correctly, we are placing it for 40 minutes without disturbing the apparatus. Then the production of arsenic gas will when it touches the mercury chloride paper, it will produce a stain. So similarly for test solution, we are taking the required amount of test solution. We are diluting it with the stannated hydrochloric acid solution, as well as we are placing 1 gram of potassium iodide solution and 10 gram of zinc granules. Then we are performing the same procedure. We are keeping it for 40 minutes without disturbing the solution, and we are comparing the test stain with the standard stain in daylight. If the test stain, the stain produced in the test is less than that of the standard stain, then it passes the limit test for arsenic. If it is not so, vice versa.